Hi everyone. I'm just doing my second episode in my Minecraft OCD guide. Um, so, last episode I just built this little hole in a cliff, and I did a couple of things. Just to recap over what I did do and why I did it. I'm just checking I'm on easy. Yep, I am. Of course I am. There was an end in the last episode. When I was making my first tools, I only made a wooden pick. Straight away went and mined some iron. No, not iron, sorry, cobblestone. Which then allowed me to straight away get stone tools because it just saves so much time and they last longer than wooden tools. There's no reason not to do that. It's just quick and convenient and generally quite a good thing to do. I'm just going to quickly do a couple of things because I need to now start building my house. So there's a little kind of overhanging cave. I'm just exploring. There's a couple of things I always do in Minecraft. One, I have to get a nice flat area around my house because I don't like having to constantly jump because it uses up your hunger, which isn't too much of a problem if you have lots of food. But it's also just a problem. But annoying because when you're trying to like escape from monsters, it just slows you down because you can't keep sprinting if you have to keep jumping over everything. So I'm just gonna like make this area a bit more convenient, so I don't have to like keep running around to do everything. Keep jumping around. Okay, so I'm just going to get a couple of items. I think I'm going to use this spruce wood, but I think I'm only going to use half of it, and I'm going to make some planks. I'm going to start off my house. Cook the rest of these. Should be enough. And I'm just going to try and lay out the foundations for my house. Hopefully this space is big enough. I always try and build a nice big flat house because sometimes people do make these really lovely looking houses that have all got nice big domes and corners and strange shapes and stuff, but I really don't like having a really complicated house. I prefer having just a not plain looking house. I try and make it look interesting, but I don't make it too complicated in shape. Okay, so I'm just going to do my house. What I do is it's I think 13 blocks long, and basically you put a log in the corner, then 3 planks, then a log, then 3 planks, and then a log, and then 3 planks, and then another log. And this is quite big, but it does pay off because eventually you will be wanting all that space. Because it gives you extra space to store stuff and several other things. It's just more convenient to get around in your house. You don't have to keep like moving all the time. You don't have to keep like going upstairs or going all the way around to a different part of your house. It's all laid out very conveniently. Okay, I'm just going to put down the last log. There you go. And so this is how big my house is going to be. I need to decide which direction. Skelly Bob. Skelly Bob. Just going to empty these chests. Iron ingots. More iron ingots, which is really good. And also get these chests. And then quickly run over here. Okay, so far my house isn't looking that interesting. But it is quite good because it's big. We've laid it out. I don't want to. I won't be able to finish it, so I'm still going to be living in my temporary house for a bit. I do need sand, which is just here, so I'll gather some sand. And a couple of extra things which I'll just quickly need to make before I can finish. Okay, so I'm just going to get some sand. I always try and get, when I'm by the coast, I will always try and make it neat, so I won't leave flowing water, which is a pain. When you have to, when you're like, swimming around in water and there's a big like stream, like not flood of water, but when there's lots of water pulling you in a certain direction, and it's just like annoying, basically. When you're being pulled around by a big flow of water. I think I will need a little bit more sand. Just so I can make sure I have enough sand to have enough sand to do all the glass, basically. Always a big bit. So it will take a while to cook all this, and I do need coal to make torches, and a couple of other things before I'm finished with my house. I am quite pleased with how this is going. I haven't died yet. I haven't had to wussy out and turn on peaceful or anything like that. Which I think means that what I did with using the cave is quite a good way of starting, because instead of having to quickly rush around building a house and just getting a quick house built that's not very good, you can take your time making a house, make it exactly how you want it, so it's not all rushed and bad. So you actually end up with a really good house that you're kind of proud of, that isn't just an ugly thing that's you've just quickly made. It's you put time into it. Okay, so a couple of my tools are broken, or one of my tools. I'm just going to go back to my temporary house and get a couple of things going. I have got lots of cobblestone, so I think soon get rid of that. I don't want rotten flesh. I do not eat this meal. A couple of things I'm just going to do. I'm just going to make another furnace, so I can speed up making stuff. I'm going to put down a chest, just because I can. I might as well put down the other one. And, okay, sand, and lots of sand. So I'm just going to put some of the sand in there, some of the sand in there, and that wood is now being used. I meant to get coal. I also needed to make another spade, shovel. So I'm actually just going to go and make an iron one, because I have now got iron. And I now need to find some iron. So I need to find a cave, hopefully. Sorry, I don't need iron, I need some coal. So I found some here. And hopefully this will be enough. I think I need about 16. No, I need 8, sorry. That's gonna be near me. Here. It's trying to sneak up on me. And now my sword's broken, so I'll use my iron spade, which is obviously a really good weapon. Finish off this coal, sorry. And then I can get to making all my stuff. I don't want to have to faff around with that. There you go. get the rest of it. Is that all of it? There's some here. Sorry if this is really dark, I know it will be. But I just needed to get some coal and that was the most simple place to get it. I'm just making it so this is easier to get out of. I'm just going to go away from that, I don't need him. I don't need to fight him, I don't need any of the stuff that he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's night time. So, which means it's probably been another episode. It's only been 10 minutes. I'll do a little bit more. I'll just go to sleep quickly. Just so I can get things done. There's loads of monsters burning. I'm just going to make an iron sword. And I think I'll do a recap thing. So you see my door didn't close after then. It sometimes doesn't. If you go through quickly enough, it will close behind you. The little ninja trying to I suppose they've been burnt by the sun. That's why. Things from here. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to cover this up because I don't want to be constantly fighting the monsters which come out of it. So if I do that, it should be fine. But I still know it. Okay. I'm going to make some torches, I think, because I haven't got any. Food going down, I did remember. Get a bit of glass, a bit of glass, and make some torches. One thing you might notice is that I always lay my, you probably won't have yet, I always lay my hotbar out in the same way. I always have, well, try to, have number 1 as my pickaxe, 2 as my spade, 3 as my axe, 4 as my sword, and then I have 3 spare ones, and then I have food and torches right at the end, which is my way of doing it. You don't need to, but always try and keep your tools in one place on your hotbar. Don't have them like spaced out like this with bits of food in it and stone, just because then when you're using your scroll wheel to like go between them, it's just slower, basically. It's just quicker if you just concentrate, if you don't have to think about that. Also, it's quicker if you're using WASD to move in Minecraft. You do have 1, 2, 3, and 4 really close to your fingers, so it's not too difficult to just use 1, 2, 3, and 4, which I generally use. I just pick 2 or 3 just because it's quicker to get to the right tool. However, I do actually take that back in some ways, because I sometimes, but not always, use a mod for Minecraft which is called Auto Switcher. Many of you might have heard of this if you've watched Tom Syndicate's videos, Minecraft videos. He uses it, I think he uses it still, but he was the one that first got me onto it. And it's just a really amazing mod. If you're on a laptop, it's really good, especially if you're on a laptop, because it makes everything really quick. Because basically it automates switching tools. So you just have your tools on your hotbar, and when you left click on a block to destroy it, it will automatically switch on your hotbar to for the tool that's suited to that job. So you don't actually need to scroll to get the right tool. You can just have torches out, or wood, or food, or whatever you want, and then as soon as you click on a stone, it will change to a pickaxe. and so on. Which I haven't got installed at the moment because it's not out for 1.3. But hopefully it will be out soon, and I recommend people get that. It is really quite a good way of like speeding up your Minecraft, because you don't have to think about you don't have to think as much about changing which tool you have. It really, when you don't have it, I've got used to it because I've been playing the Technic pack, which does not have it. Well, it does not have that added into it, which just means you have to think about that a bit more, which was actually really weird because I remember when I started playing it, I was just like I was so confused by constantly having to change tool. You do get used to it. I've now got used to changing normally, but yeah, you do get very like, what? Oh yeah, I've got to keep changing tools. It like keeps making you forget that you need to like click. So I have almost finished my house. I need to, however, make a roof and furnish it. I need a bit of that. Anything else I can cook? No. One thing I'm going to do is plant some saplings, because I do need some. I do need a couple more things, and I've been really stupid and gone and put the wrong wood. Corners, so I'm just going to go back, change that. Just looks a bit silly having different wood. Just going to go and put these back quickly. You will notice there are a couple of kind of mods. You'll notice I have connected textures, which is part of a mod. Sorry, part of a mod called. Well, not a mod, but it's sort of a mod. It's when you have a HD texture pack, such as this, which is Sphax, which is the one the Yogscast are all using at the moment, which I really love. Just makes everything look kind of cartoonish, but also really neat, like defined edges, so all your tools don't look really primitive and weird looking. They look very realistic. You can see it's a stone tied together with a piece of string and a stick. Which is just a bit better, really. I'm just going to quickly cook some food, and then I think I'm finished. So I'll just recap over what I've done with my house, just so you can know what I've done, exactly what I've done. So my house is made with, it's a square design, it's not rectangular, it's just one log, 3 planks, 1 log, 3 planks, 1 log, 3 planks, 1 log. It's then, all the corners are still going to be made, are going to be made like this. They're going to be made with just like a log pillar, kind of, so it looks like the 4 corners are made with a big long log. The rest of it will be glass, because it's always really useful to be able to see out your house so you know where the monsters are, so you can see if it's daytime, and just because it's better, kind of. Oh, I'll quickly put down some saplings so I don't run out of wood. And hopefully that's everything. I don't want that. And now I can go back into my house. Yep. And I think that is me done for this episode. So I don't think I can go to sleep because it's not night time. But I'll just finish this episode now, and hopefully see you in the next one. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you, well, like it if you liked it, favourite it if you really liked it and it's one of your really favourite videos or series or whatever. And subscribe if you want to see the rest of them. I will have a link here, or shown for the next couple of seconds probably, with the next video, and you'll probably also have seen you might have seen the previous video. If not, go to my channel, look at the rest of my videos, and you might see it there. Well, you will see it there. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Comment if you have any questions or suggestions of your way of playing Minecraft, and that's everything. See you in another video. Bye.